So I really hope you enjoy, and then I'll be drawing out cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. Please do excuse my voice if it's a little bit off, I've been a little bit under the weather. So do excuse me if I start coughing, hopefully not. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate that. And do hit that notification bell also. Sagittarius. Okay. You've been pulling something in. You've been planting your seeds very carefully, very wisely, very quietly. So very smart, being very smart about all of this, and you've been pulling it in. That's what I see here. And it's like it's just something that once you've started, you don't want to stop. You want to see the full completion of this. Could be a project that you're working on. There's something here, that you've kept your eye on. And as soon as, you've planted those seeds and you're starting to see those shoots come through and it's starting to really bloom, and there's a whole field of them. Like, you're doing a really, really great job in whatever it is that you've been trying to grow, There's something I see, like you're looking at the clock, like there's a countdown with something, and you're trying to just get everything all together before the countdown finishes. Sorry. You've been hiding your stress and all of that behind. You don't want everybody to see what you have been going through, or something that perhaps has been stressing you out. You don't want to show it completely. And that's why I think, you've been doing things in a smart way by trying to pull something in that's going to grant you a lot of success. But you don't want to speak about it so much, if that makes sense, until it's there. Then you're like, you can like let loose. For the time being, you're like, okay, I'm cool, calm, collected to the outside. You're good. You're in a good place. I like it. There's a birthday, something about a birthday. Perhaps you've been invited to a birthday. Some birthdays coming up. Celebrations, end of something, end of a year. Or perhaps like a graduation or something. A lot of that is happening during this time. There is something about mending a connection, a relationship, having peace between. There's this unity coming in. This strong unity coming in. Before you'd be clashing heads and all of that, and wouldn't necessarily always agree. A lot of frustration, but there is something that's really coming in, and you're able to fix this and be united. It's really beautiful. There's something, I get a very specific random message with you again, Sagittarius. Something about your teeth. Something so random about be careful you don't bang your teeth and something. I know that's so random, but that's what happens with my messages, and it always comes through to at least somebody. No matter how weird it sounds, but yeah, just it's a warning. So do be careful. And if it already has happened, I'm sorry. I guess there's a special message here for you. I mean, I'm not seeing anything like disastrous. It's just like, one of those ouch moments. Anyhow, there is, oh goodness, people that are talking, that are curious about you, and it's like, you're pushing them to the side, and I think they want your attention, and the less you give it to them, the more annoyed they are, and so forth. But I just see you don't want to give any more of your time, and you shouldn't. It's like you can really read people very well, and there's something about them that you don't trust. Just keep things to yourself. I do see things are becoming very orderly, whether it's in your office or home or something like that as well. And sharing responsibility, not everything is on your shoulders either. I do see you're fulfilling a wish of yours here. There's something here that you're signing off, a contract or something that you're fulfilling. You are like a passion project, something like that. If there's been certain disagreements or arguments with somebody, or like your somebody you're in a connection with, in terms of a relationship, partner, lover, it works out basically. There's nothing, that keeps going. I don't see that continuing. I see it being like worked out. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Look at that. Nine of Swords. Four of Swords and the Strength card. Okay. Sagittarius. I was talking about that stress and whatnot. There is something that is filling your mind a lot. There's that anxiety, something that feels like you've had pressure on you, and realizing the importance, Sagittarius, of taking that time out. There's a lot of things that are filling your mind, and it's like, hang on, your mind is precious. Your mind is precious, and you're deciding, okay, you know what? I am going to pick and choose very carefully what takes up my mind. And I only want the things that actually matter, that actually holds weight, that you value, that gives you, that richness in your life. There's something here that I do see being turned around. There's a new perspective that you're gaining also with this Strength card. You've done, we're going to do a really, really good thing for yourself by taking like a step back, by taking this break, releasing certain things. I do see also, things feeling calmer, better, much, much better. Nine of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. I love it. Very much, what I'm sensing here, your energy. You are, what I'm seeing, there's something that's going to come through that you're going to be very proud of. You're going to be very proud of. And you definitely held things very well together, despite of everything. It's like, well, not everybody can do that, but you do. You do it somehow, and I do see people wondering, how? How do you do it? And you don't have to spill all your secrets, of course, Something's definitely growing in abundance, something that we're saying that you've been planting those seeds, and I see this abundance coming through that you're going to be able to enjoy, and also you put your money where your mouth is. I hope I said that the right way. I always get confused with that. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your mouth where your money. You know what I mean. So yeah. You're going to take something very, very seriously, and people are going to start to notice you as like in a way that they have great admiration and respect, Whatever it is that you have projected, you're making it happen. And I also see that you are finding yourself, and perhaps in a new social circle, like I see a new community. There is that love and support, that more light there. You're coming out of this darkness. We don't want that anymore. And you are definitely a brave, and you have this independence, but you're not alone. There's something very sweet I see coming in, some sweetness. Something's going to be sweetened. It could be sweet gestures also from somebody as well. Oh, like the lovely Knight of Cups. bringing you something, bringing you a very beautiful offer, something that I sense can really change things even more for you, in a good way. And it's what I see is just what you need, whatever this opportunity offer is that really helps open up a door. And I also see something about your networking connections also giving you like a leg up. It's like all of this has prepared you as well for this. It's this prosperity and luck coming in. It's really taking charge here for you. I love it. There is also something that I see being close knit with those that you surround yourself with. Everything you do, it's very strategic and smart, It's like you are guaranteeing yourself success regardless.